it has just come to my attention that I still need to get my tablet working and make sure that it is working. Hopefully it is. For some reason I've had like way more to prepare for than usual, at least as far as me goes. Alright, it's working. Just have to use my brain a little more. Alright. Nothing to talk about. So. Oh. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do a lot of art today because yesterday before I went to sleep, I was doing stuff for my drawing class. Because, of course, I'm not doing anything that I want to do in my classes. I've learned that's kind of just how college works. You don't do what you want to, only for a couple of years. So, I'm sure we can all tell that I do strictly online art, hence my name, xOnLineArtist. And I'm going to college to be a 2D animator. So of course I have to learn how to draw traditional again, because it's not like I've been doing that since I could hold a pencil, you know, since I was like probably 3 or so. But yeah, I drew lines in circles, like I'm in kindergarten, you know. College, same thing, right? The other one's in my sketch pad. Okay. Here is my other one. Look at that. Wow. I didn't learn this in like 6th grade when I went to a art class. And I'm now in art college doing the exact same thing. But again, 8 years later. Sorry if I seem like I'm complaining. I am. It's not like a ton of money's being wasted. Laughs and soon crippling debt. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I did that last night. I'm gonna do this right now. And then I have another art assignment to do. But I was gonna scan it instead of taking pictures, so. Fun. Why isn't that showing anything? Yeah, it's because of that. Okay. Okay. So. What should I do for this pose? So the only thing I can really think of is like that, because this is gonna be the BRB screen. Something like this. In like 1 second, yeah. I tried looking for some sort of inspiration online, but I could not find anything. I guess I'll just try that out. I do have this here, so I can just kind of look at that, go back to here, you know. Hold on, let me just yoink this line art so I can have a scaling of size. So, I've seen a lot of reviews of She-Hulk lately. That looks interesting. It's interesting to see all of the like backlash and stuff. I like watching criticism on TV shows, because I like knowing what people do and don't like to see. And it seems that people don't like activism like that. I'm not smart with on that front, on the front of is that political? I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable on those fronts, I guess would be the best way I can put it. But it seems that people don't like trying to enforce a message as bullhorn as that. Is that a term? I feel like that's a term, but it might also not be a term. So I feel like shoehorn. Different thing. But yeah, people don't like something like that being enforced like that. It was funny because I saw the dance, it was a meme, the dance scene everyone's talking about versus the dance scene the only dance scene that matters, and it was it was She-Hulk and Megan Thee Stallion twerking at the end of the one episode versus God, what's its name? What's his name? Tobey Maguire. His dance scene in one of the Spider-Man trilogies. Pretty sure it's from the Spider-Man trilogy. And it was like a Reddit post, but like someone recording a video of it, and then it slowly scrolled down, and someone commented, "Just admit you're sexist." Such a weird angle. Why don't I just flip? Much easier. Alright, I'm done with this song. I don't like that one. No, don't like that track. Dislike it. It just sounded like the exact same thing over and over, and it really got on my nerves. I saw this Batman cartoon short on YouTube, and it was about him finding his parents' killer, and he didn't kill him. Like, sure, Batman doesn't kill, but you know who does kill? Him. And you know who he killed? Innocent people. And you know what innocent people he killed that are very important? Your parents. This goes beyond, oh, I'm Batman. Batman doesn't kill. This is more than a Batman thing. This is a Bruce Wayne thing. He even said, I'm Bruce Wayne. And he was still like, no, Batman doesn't kill. Yeah, but does Bruce Wayne avenge his parents? Apparently not. Get it? Apparently. I don't get the superheroes that don't, like, there's a line I see where it's like, for example, Batman with the Joker. Batman, I'm sure he got the Joker imprisoned or something, at some point at least. And even if he didn't, he has continued criming, being a criminal. That's a better way to say it. He has continued in being a criminal, clearly unable to be reformed. And there's a lot of villains like that in superhero things. And I don't see why they don't just kill him at a certain point. Having one casualty is better than having potentially millions of casualties. Because clearly the person is not able to be reformed into a good person. And clearly they're going to continue to kill and terrorize people. So why would you leave them alive to continue doing that when they're just gonna keep killing and terrorizing? Just kill them so they can't kill other people. Killing one bad person is better than killing a million good people, which is what they're doing by not killing the bad guy. I don't kill. I don't kill. I don't kill. It's against my code of ethics. He's letting the Joker kill millions in your code of ethics. Because that's what's happening. You just get rid of the problem, and the problem isn't there anymore. When you have an enemy that's perfectly okay with killing you, you should be perfectly okay with killing them. Given that it's just a random criminal and not like, oh, this used to be, like, someone important to me turned evil. Because that's a different thing. Because then it's like there's more complex things going on than just evil. You know? But yeah, that's my rant about superheroes. Oh yeah, so I saw Sonic Forces, not Forces, I always call it Forces, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Forces, and I'm so used to thinking and imagining and saying Sonic Forces that I'm still not used to Sonic Frontiers. But Sonic Frontiers comes out January, February, June, July, September, November. Bad memory of months. It comes out November 6th, I think it was. So you can definitely expect me to play that. I don't tell you to look forward to it, but I just get to decide if I want to get the deluxe edition or not. Also, hold on. Did Dragon Ball the Breakers get a Dragon Ball the Breakers price? That cost $30. Hold on. October 13th. Wait, it comes out in a month? When did that happen? No, the normal edition. So there's still no release date, or not release date. There's still no base game price. This is why I think the base game is just gonna be free. At least to get digitally. I'm doing research. Well, yeah, there's still no release date for the base game, which makes me think it's free. Like, if there was going to be a price for the base game, I feel like they probably would have released it by now. Because they've released the price for different versions of the game. Like, the deluxe edition is $30. The collector's edition, I think, was like $70 or something. So, there's no reason that they would hide the game's base price unless they were gonna say, oh, surprise, it's free, right? Just me? Makes sense to me. It's like, for this, it looks right, but it's not. Because it's supposed to be like at an angle, more angled than this, so the head should be as long or maybe slightly longer than the other one. But with how this is right now, it's not, but it still looks right. So now I'm trying to decide, do I want to leave it like this, or do I want to change it so it's right, even though it might look wrong? I'll leave it like this. Why not? I shall do all of my line softening now with what I have so far. it's really easy for my brain to go into an autopilot state when I'm drawing more simple things like this. Like, right now I'm just smoothing out lines where they come to corners. And it's such a simple thing, like, oh, right here. Fixed. It's such a simple thing that I kind of just, like, I give myself a command like a robot would have. Like, smooth out the sharp edges. I'll start doing that. A topic will come to mind. Then, as I'm doing this, I'll just start thinking about something completely different. It's an interesting thing that happens. It's kind of another reason why I'm fairly nervous to start driving. Because it's like, at some point I'm gonna get comfortable with it. Which means this same thing will happen where it's like, alright, well, I'm just trying to drive to this spot and I've driven here so many times that I can just kinda not think about where I'm going. At which point I'll start just thinking about random things, and it'll be easier for me to get into an accident because I'm not thinking, and I'm not there, really. So it's like, yeah. If that makes any sense. This chin, I don't like how it looks. Because when you zoom out, you can see it's clearly not like one good line, and you can see it's like a bunch of different attempts. I think that's better. using my own hand as a reference. This is like, it's like that. It's gonna be like that. That's what to flip you off. It's a fat finger. Get the shape from that. Imagining it from a front view. And then we just grab it, flip vertical, grab it again, put it in place, which would be about about there. Oops. There's a lot of thunking that goes into it. It's warm in here and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast. I I saw this one video that was about this kid that it was a kid, it was someone in high school. This person in high school, they got the cops called on them at school. They were from Europe or something, and the cops were called because they brought a knife to school to cut their apple, because I guess that's a normal thing in wherever they were from. But here in America, a weapon at school gets you murdered, basically. So, yeah, cops were called, and not too much else was told. And I looked in the comments because I was just, sometimes I look at the comments because I want to see what people think about things. And there's this other story about this guy that said there's this teacher that asked, what do you guys like to do? And he said he likes to shoot guns with his dad. Like, he likes to do clay pigeon shooting. I don't remember what it's called. But like, you throw clay things into the air and then you shoot them. So he said he likes to shoot guns with his dad. And I guess multiple times the teacher had asked him, are you okay? And he said yes. And I was like, I can see where this is going. And then I guess 2 class periods later, he got called to the dean's office. And the police were there. And they like searched him, searched his bag, talked to him a lot about gun safety or something. And I was like, oh, this poor guy. That sounds like really sucky to go through. And then he was like, they had grounds to search my house, and I knew my dad kept all his guns in the safe, but being a teenager, of course I had weed in my room. Like, what? Okay, you've lost all my respect. All of it gone. What do you mean, like all teenagers, or whatever he'd said? What do you mean like all teenagers I have weed in my room? I despise everything about drugs. If not medicinal, and I think I've said this before. I think I remember saying something about this. If not medicinal and not medicinal, I don't think it should be used. But yeah, and that's my hot take of the day. Same with alcohol. Except that's not even medicinal. It used to be, I'm pretty sure, but it's not anymore. This isn't very lo-fi or chill. This is dubstep. Maybe not dubstep, but it's like techno. And definitely not lo-fi. Yeah, let me just... put that down for a sec so I can get this accurate. That's good. I'm just trying to see if I want to move where it is. Nah, it's fine there. For now. Oh, I didn't move this. I didn't move this along with that. I was like, why is this? I think that's right there. Okay. Very quiet. A little long looking. A weird trumpet sound. Trumpet sounding, at least. is gonna be one of those songs where it's just this exact same beat on loop for looks like 4 minutes. Sounds like it. Okay. Dislike track. Sounds like that stone guy from Chowder. Run. Don't it? Trying to make it a straight line, but to flip it. There we go. It's a little more like this, though. Convex. I don't want to flash the screen really bright, so I'm just gonna hide the screen like this. Trying to see if I need to bring that down a little more there. I know you can't see right now, but I just don't want to turn the screen on and then back off right away. I'm just making the Adam's apple a little bit more extended downwards, so it looks more like the other one. See how this is. Let me see how this is. Just need to do that. See how this is. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot I usually use this one. The only thing to change here is here. This should be a little lower. This is basically what I was doing. This, and then back to 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 this. But fast, so I didn't want to hurt people's eyes. Is it? Yeah. See how this one is. One thing, this shouldn't be here. There should be a little bit of the whatever muscle that's called, like in the other one. that doesn't look right. There needs to be a more hard edge on this. I also forgot to do the little, I forgot to finish the hair. Why don't I just move this up like this? It would make this easier. Okay. That's better. Maybe I'll do something slight for this one. Other one, this one's down more. Didn't really have any rules for myself on where these spikes exactly are. All I really have is that they make this little 3-line thing right here. And for these ones back here, I have it 1, 2, 3. It has to be a little 3 spikes, and then these that kind of just do the same thing. I think it's a parallax is what that's called, kinda. after I finish my drawing class today. I only have 3D work in Maya to do. You guys want to know my classes? My classes I have to take as a 2D animation major? You might be surprised. I have a class that I genuinely, I don't know what it is, you know? The name has nothing to do with it, as far as I could tell. It's like learning how to write about art as an artist. And I don't see how that's different from just knowing how to write, honestly. Because if you know how to write in general, you can write about anything, pretty much. At least that's how I see it. That's how it is for me. But after that, I have a class about learning how movies are made and what makes movies good. Which, I guess that makes sense, because you're, like, directing your own animations. But then after that, I have a traditional art class for 2D animation, not traditional 2D animation, but it's a still art class, like still life art drawings, like learning how to draw, like, okay, so this is a circle here with this shading, and it's slightly darker here, slightly lighter here. And putting a square behind that. And knowing where to shade that. Still life for 2D animation. And what else do you need for 2D animation? As a major, of course, a 3D class, 3D art animation class. It's like wanting to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so you pull out a jar of pickles from the fridge. It's like, what? Why do I have to know that? You could make arguments that they're trying to teach people how to do different stuff for the industry, but why not give me like a class or two of my major and like one class of something else? I have no classes that is computer animation, produce myself also on 3D. Yeah. I'm just starting. I'm just starting my course as 2D animation major, and yeah, we're learning stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with it. I've touched on 3D animation, not in Maya, which is what everyone uses. But still, I've done it a little bit in high school because I took an animation major in high school as well, wanting to learn 2D, but we learned how to 3D model, not 3D animate, barely 3D animate. Mostly 3D modeling. So I have a leg up already on this stuff, but they put me in classes as if I've never learned how to draw in my life. And they said if I gave a good portfolio, then I might get bumped up a few classes. So I gave my portfolio, and I guess it wasn't good enough for me to be recognized as someone who knows how to draw already. So I've been put in introductory classes that people who have literally never drawn in their life are doing. And it's like, I don't want to say that I'm better than them, because that wouldn't be fair, because I've been doing this. It's not fair to say I'm better than them, but it's just the truth. Because I have at least 16 years of experience, and I'm 19. I have 16 years of experience, and I'm 19. And I met these people that have like 2 days of experience, maybe accidentally drawing something. But that's just ranting. Like, just another example of why I think I should have been bumped up a couple classes ahead of introductory. Yeah. I feel like I should have been bumped up a couple class grades. I don't want to show other people's assignments that they did for their final on animation, but I'll show mine, and I'm sure with you also being in the same field, you can tell, kinda. You can tell. I'll just give you the link in chat so you can take a look at it yourself. This was for, we had to animate a minute and a half of a story type of thing. And, this is the first, like, semester. So you can have a look at that and tell me what you think. I'm just trying to go through this and get out all of the hard edges. Alright. Time for color. Yeah, at that point they didn't mind if we used copyrighted stuff. Plus, I still drew everything that there was. I have also done a original animation. It has no sound effects or anything, and it's uncolored, but it's original stuff. It'll take me a little bit to find it. There were other people, like there's this one person who did Fallout. Their thing was based on Fallout, and they didn't originally do a single thing on it. They got they used a 3D turned into 2D version of the Fallout power armor and made that like wander around and do stuff. At least for mine was all originally drawn, even if the characters weren't original. Alright, this should be that one. Big quality difference on that. At the time when I made that, I wasn't taught anything about 2D. That was in the 3D modeling class is basically what it was. So this was on a program that I didn't know that well how to animate in, and I didn't know how to add sound. At least not in a way that would make it easy to do. Not in a way that made good sense. I'm guessing just keyframes is what this will be. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like, whoops, I clicked a different thing. Looks like, at least the guy in the background, it looks like a Pixar-looking character. Or Pixar character design. To me. But yeah. It looks like, the keyframes and then the program itself just continuing everything. This is better than some of the finals that I saw in high school. So. We had a assignment for a bouncing ball once. And I tried my best to make it look realistic. Like, so it would go like that and then slow down and then go back down and it would squash really hard. Like really exaggerated because we were supposed to have it be really exaggerated. And I got the same grade as someone who like had the ball and it was like I was like, how is this the same grade?
Now, how about drums? An instrument everybody loves.
I don't even know what that word is. I'm guessing that's a person, not a word, but... Do they sample that guy going, hold up, and wait a minute, something right here. I definitely haven't done anything like that. I realized that I lost the original color I was using for that, so I made sure to remember this one. I'll just redo the whole thing. Nice. I just had an idea on how to make this much easier. Instead of changing that, instead of making a new this, why don't I just copy this and slightly change the color or the tone? I don't know anything about rabbit or rabbit breeds, but it sounds cute. Last time I looked at how long I've been streaming, it was 1 hour. Now it's almost 2. I shall take a peek, a gander. It looks like its eye is trying to stare into my soul. Sounds nice. trying to make the blur on this one the same as on the other one. I think I got it now. It's either 25 or 21. I think that was at 25. Looks about right. So instead of starting up, it needs to say "be right back." Just noticed the A has a little poopy on it. So does the R. So does the S. Okay. Sounds good. I saw a thing that said the reason those are so those seem so unfair, the claw machines. Apparently, you're supposed to continue pressing the button after you pick the thing up, so it maintains its strength. And I can do this fast and it won't be like blinding. Interesting. Well, that's not supposed to be there. I just thought it was interesting that apparently you're supposed to continue pressing the button. Okay, so it's not 100. Or it's not 10. I always just closed my DS when I was trying to catch a Pokemon. Like, well, time to trap it in. And then I check and it didn't work and I'm like, ah. That looks right, like it's turning. All right. Oh, I forgot nails. Okay, I'm gonna try something out here. I'm gonna use my auto clicker to see this really close. So, I guess slight flashing light warning? Definitely. How about I just turn that down slightly? It can be a little faster than that. 500 milliseconds? Does that sound nice? Maybe. I don't know how long a millisecond is in comparison to a second. Looks about right. Never thought about that, but that would make sense. And with this character design. The only change that I saw that I should make is with this ear. Yeah, that's what I had assumed was correct. This is gonna flash again. I'll bring it back to 500. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Well, I will now be closing up. Still got my old screens for now. In 2 weeks I should have all these finished and changed, so yeah. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Down below the stream we have the Instagram, Twitter, Discord, my portfolio, as well as the follow button. If you haven't pressed that, I'd appreciate it if you did. And here's an ad. Get my 2 pennies worth of ads. Alright, and that was the ad. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you're all having a good day, good evening, good afternoon. Catch you all in the next one, and peace out.